Namaste. Welcome you all for the first session in the 10-day yoga workshop. We are going to look at Astanga Yoga Level 1 in this series consisting of Yama, Niyama and Asanas. In this session, we are going to look at the core stability, how to gain core stability, and then look at one component of Yama, social discipline or restraints that we have to follow. First one, we are going to focus Ahimsa. Okay, we will start with few postures which helps the core stability. By core stability, we mean how to maintain the health of some of these important muscles situated in the lumbar, pelvis, hip region, especially concerning the lower back in good health. We shall start with a lying down position, lie on your back, fold the legs, keep the heels closer to the hips, stretch both arms up, press the feet, keep the feet parallel. Very important is that you should allow your sacrum to flatten on the mat or ground. And now feel the complete length and breadth of the spinal column. Keep the neck at the center, chin slightly towards the chest. Watch your breathing. As you inhale, the abdominal cavity should expand all around completely, and as you exhale, it should contract. Chest as stable as possible. In order to feel the breathing, you can do the following. Keep the right palm on the abdomen, left palm on the chest. So as you inhale, the abdominal cavity, the lower, the middle and the upper abdomen should fully expand, which means right palm should move up as we inhale. As we exhale, the abdominal cavity has to contract, and then slightly pull the abdominal region inside so that exhalation becomes longer and deeper. Left palm, not much movement because chest has to be relaxed. This is called abdominal breathing, very, very important. Sensitize your back muscles also to the breathing. It's very important to breathe abdominally, make the exhalation longer than the inhalation. Stretch both arms up. Now to maintain this breathing, this is very, very crucial. So I have to slowly inhale and then slowly exhale. Exhalation initially is effortless. It simply happens due to the movement of the diaphragm into the chest, and then you have to contract it further. So that the active phase of exhalation, so that exhalation is longer and deeper. When you do this, the muscles, especially the abdominal muscles, they get a better tone. In particular, the transverse abdominis muscle, the deepermost layer of the abdominal cavity, that becomes active. Now, the first movement, raise your right leg up, pull the kneecap, stretch the heel. You have to stretch the toes towards the knee, pull the kneecap, ensure to flatten the sacrum on the ground, fold down. Left leg up, pull the kneecap, stretch the toes. When you do this, don't forget your right leg. You have to press your right foot, tighten the back of the right thigh. Watch your breathing. Fold down. One more time, right leg up, pull the kneecaps, stretch the toes. This is a good stretch for the lower limbs, the hamstrings and the calf muscle. It gently mobilizes the muscles around the hip, also helps the lower back. Down. Left leg up, pull the kneecaps, stretch the toes. Watch your breathing. Now fold down. Next one, rise your right leg up, fold the knee, hold the knee from both hands and pull it closer. Stretch the toes. Tighten the back of both the thighs. You have to pull the knee in the same plane. That is, don't move it outside the trunk. Watch your breathing. This is a very good stretch for the gluteal minimus and medius muscles, and the muscles in the region of the hips. Release. Right leg down. Left leg up. Fold. Hold the knee. Press the knee closer to the chest. Stretch the toes. Watch your breathing. Sensitize the lower back muscles to the breathing. Now rise left leg up. Keep it down. One more time. Right leg up. Fold. Hold the knee. Press the knee closer to the chest. Watch your breathing. Be attentive. Very important to get involved. You must be aware of what you are doing. because yoga is more to focus the mind. Right leg straight, down, chain, left leg up, fold, hold the knee, press the knee gently closer to the chest, press the right foot, tighten the back of both the thighs, breathe with awareness. Now release the left leg, down. The next one is rise your right leg up, fold it across, taking the right heel to the root of the left thigh, push the right knee back, stretch the toes, tighten the back of both the thighs, feel the sacroiliac joint, that is the articulation between the hip girdle and the lower back or the spinal column. Release right leg and chain. Left leg up, fold it across, stretch the toes, push the knee back. Watch your breathing. Release left leg. One more time, right leg up, fold it across, push the knee, stretch the toes. Inhale, abdominal cavity should expand. Exhale, abdominal cavity has to contract thoroughly. Now release right leg, then change. Left leg, left leg up, fold it across. It's very important to breathe with awareness. Good deep breathing, abdominal breathing helps the complete lower back, the lumbar fascia, that is thick skin in the region of the lower back, that should be sensitized because it is called the nature's back belt. So good breathing with these stretchings helps a lot. Release left leg, down. The next one is rise your right leg up, fold. From left hand, hold the ankle joint, pull it. From right hand, push the knee slightly across the chest. Not like this, slightly across. And try to flatten the sacrum onto the ground. Stretch the toes, press the left foot, tighten the back of both the thighs. This is a very good stretch for the gluteal maximus muscle. Release right leg, down. Left leg up, fold. From right hand, hold the ankle joint, pull it. From left hand, push the knee across the chest. Watch your breathing. Gluteal maximus muscle is one of the major muscles. quite big also. Feel the stretch. Now release. Left leg down. One more time, right leg up. Fold. Hold the right ankle from left hand. Pull it from right hand. Press the knee across the chest. So all these postures help the core muscles, the muscles around the lumbar pelvis and hip complex. Release. Right leg, then chain. Left leg up. Fold. Hold the ankle joint. Pull it. Then press the knee across the chest. Watch your breathing. Now release. Left leg down. So these four movements with good abdominal breathing helps you to warm up the body also for any other activities. So these are very, very safe and proven methods to help the core muscles. Now slowly get up from the right side, sit upright. Sage Patanjali recommends the practice of Yama or social restraints. This is very, very important for any yoga practitioner. The very first Yama or social restraint that one has to follow, according to sage Patanjali, is Ahimsa, non violence, non harming. Make the following affirmation: I will not think of harming anybody, will not do harm physically or verbally. We have to follow Ahimsa, Kaya, Vacha, Manasa. We need to meet people, greet people, talk to people in our day to day life. We should ensure that we talk to them properly, which means our words have to be free from harming attitude. Promise yourself the following: my words and actions shall be such that anyone who meets me should feel better than before he or she met me. We shall look at another set of movements. We start from the all fours or the Chatushpadasana. Okay, on your palms and knees, middle finger pointing forward, palms shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart, stretch the toes, keep the neck neutral. Complete spinal column should be neutral, which means it should neither have flexion nor extension. Flexion is this, extension is this. So just keep it neutral. Very important. Press the palm, feel the contact surface, stretch the toes, tighten the calf muscles. Watch your breathing. Inhale, abdominal cavity should expand. Exhale, you should contract. So, this set of postures help the complete spinal column, both the lower back and the upper back. Now, rise your right hand up in line with the shoulders. But shoulder girdle should be stable. Bring the right hand down and change. Left hand up. And then stretch your left hand. Watch your breathing. Now slowly bring your left hand down. When you remove the support, one of the supports, watch your breathing. It helps to trigger. Now we are going to muscles do the same movements that help our core stability. Alternately with the legs. Raise your right leg up, stretch, keep the leg in line with the hips. Tighten the muscles of the arms. Bring your right leg down. Chain. Left leg up. Stretch the toes. Ensure to keep the trunk neutral. Keep the left leg straight. You should keep the shoulder girdle and pelvic girdles parallel. Down. Watch your breathing. Before we do the next one, just sit on your heels, sit upright, again sit in the all fours, press the palms, stretch the toes. Now we are going to do the following. Now raise your right hand and left leg. Right hand up, left leg also up. Stretch your right hand, stretch your left leg, but keep the trunk neutral. Down. Chain. Left hand, right leg. Arm at the level of the shoulders, leg at the level of the hips. Down. Next one, right hand, left leg. Watch your spinal column, the lower back and the upper back. Down. change. Right leg, left hand. Watch your breathing. Down. Sit in the Vajrasana or sit on your heel. Okay, these segmental movements of the spinal column are very, very helpful. Now sit upright on your heels. Whenever we meet some people, we generally expect them to treat us in some particular way. We do not like if someone neglects us, insults us, or harms us in any way. We should remember that we should cultivate such behavior in our own self first. Take this vow, shall not do things to others which I don't want them to do to me. Practice of Ahimsa also implies that sometimes we should not be selfish, especially when we are in the company of others. We must be very, very careful. Actual practice of ahimsa involves us to think about others more than our own self. Make the following assertion. Take this as a O. Shall put the happiness of others ahead of me. Now lie on your back, fold both the legs, heels closer to the hips, and press the feet about 6 inches apart but parallel. Stretch both arms up, press the feet, watch your breathing, press the feet. Now we are going to do the hip riser. Your inhale as you exhale, contract the abdominal muscles and rise the hips up. Inhale, exhale, rise the hips up. Then breathe abdominally. Inhale, abdominal cavity should expand. Exhale, it should contract. Press the feet tight at the back of the thighs. Slowly come down. So these postures help the complete back. It also helps the neck. One more time, inhale, exhale up. Keep the chin to the chest. Slowly come down. Be aware of your back. Feel the muscles in and around the lower back, hip, and the abdomen. Now we are going to do one more variation in this posture. Press the feet, inhale, exhale. Rise the hips up. Now raise your right leg up in line with the trunk. Keep the hips stable. Fold down. Chain. Left leg. Stretch your left leg. Down. Slowly come down. So these postures help to strengthen. Take the arms, the core muscles down. Slowly get up. Sit upright. Whenever we are in the group of friends, relatives, or colleagues, we need to talk about some things, and whenever we speak, it's important we are aware of what we are speaking. We must be aware about the words we use, the topic we choose. Make this promise for your own self. Shall refrain from condemning and belittling others. Now we shall do one more bridge posture, downward facing, and is also called as the plank. Line your chest, keep the elbows on the mat, fold the toes in, inhale, exhale, rise the hips up, legs straight, toes folded. Do not hold the breath. Keep the trunk parallel to the ground, elbows below the shoulders. Down. Be relaxed. One more time. Fold the toes in, elbows below the shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Rise the trunk up. Watch your breathing. Da. As we relax, we shall do one variation in this. Again, elbows below the shoulder joints, fold the toes in. So all these muscles and postures help the core muscles, which includes the abdominals, the muscles around the pelvis and the lower back. So what we do now will help the stability and strength of these core muscles. Inhale, exhale, rise on your toes and elbows. Now raise your right leg 1 inch up. Down. Change. Left leg up. Slightly. About couple of inches is good enough. Watch your breathing. Down. Down. Do one more repetition. Fold the toes in. Inhale, exhale. Up. Legs straight. Join the legs. Slowly get up. Then sit upright. Core stability is very, very important for all the musculoskeletal health and for all our functional movements to be good. Core stability is essential. This forms the basis of all postures and movements. Words are powerful. Words can bring treasure. Words can bring disaster. Words can bring friends closer. Words can pull them apart. Words can also bring death. Words can also give life. We should be mindful of the words that we use. If the thinking is freed from non harming behavior, then words and actions shall also be non harming. Be careful about the words. Jihvagre Lakshmir Vasati, Jihvagre Mitra Bandavaha, Jihvagre Bandhanam Praptam, Jihvagre Maranam Dhruvam. What is the effect of practicing ahimsa? Patanjali says, Ahimsa pratishtayam tat sannidhau vairatyagaha. That means if one is firmly established in the practice of ahimsa, then in his vicinity the creatures, be it be human or animals, shed hatred. This is something very, very important to note. If you are established in Ahimsa, around you, wherever you go, there will be a friendly, enthusiastic environment. That is something very, very great for any person to have. Ahimsa, one of the social restraints or Yama, as Patanjali calls, is the basis of all our code of conduct. Ahimsa hi paramo dharmaha. So thus we have started this series with Ahimsa, how to practice it, along with how to gain and maintain core stability. Namaste.